Okay, I'm going to attempt to teach you the signs for the song Shout to the Lord. And it's a song that the kids in my homeschool are learning. So you might want to learn it too, or the kids might want to use this video to practice. Maybe they're forgetting or have forgotten some of the words. So I'm going to try. I may have to stop and sing it because I don't have the words written in front of me. So I'm trying to remember uh, the song. But anyway, it begins with my Jesus, my Savior. Lord, there is none like you. So my, just put your hand in your chest like it's mine. My Jesus, you just touch the palms of your hand with your middle fingers. Jesus. And then again, my Savior is like you're being saved. Your hands are in shackles and they break. And this means person. So saving person is your Savior. Again, my Jesus, my Savior. Lord, there is none like you. So we pick our hands up to show that it's the Lord that we're talking about. Lord. Okay, the letter L at your shoulder and like following a sash down to your hip. Lord, there is none like you. So Lord, this means the same or alike. But we want to say there's nobody like you. So we have to use that same sign but shake our head no. There's nobody like, Lord, there is none like you. And we look up because we're talking about Jesus and we point to him and say you. Lord, there's none like you. So from the beginning, my Jesus, my Savior. Lord, there is none like you. All of my days I want to praise. So all is like making a wall with your hands, one facing in, one facing out, and like you're scooping and you touch them together. Some have trouble doing that, especially little kids. So it's okay if they both face the same way. It's still going to be all. Okay? So all of my days. We're not going to use the word my. I try to limit the words so that it'll be easier for the kids to remember. We could do the word my if we want, but we're just going to say all of my days. We're just going to say all of my days. So this is day. This is your land, and this finger is like the sun that goes down. Starts up and goes down. That's day. So all of my days I want to praise. All of my days want. You just go and you grab something that you want. Want to praise. It's a silent clap. The reason it's silent is because we don't want to be clapping really loud in the middle of the song. So we silently clap. So all of my days I want to praise the wonders of your mighty love. So wonders is a W. The three fingers are W in sign language, and we're going to tap. The wonders of your mighty. This is the same sign for mighty or strength or strong. This is going to be showing our muscle of your mighty love. So it starts off mighty, and then we're just going to lift this hand and cross it over for love. This is sign language for love, like giving yourself a hug. So mighty love. All of my days I want to praise the wonders of your mighty love. All of my days I want to praise the wonders of your mighty love. Okay, the next part is my comfort, my shelter. Lord, there is none like you. My comfort. Okay, so you're just comforting somebody or like rubbing their back or something, you know, comfort. My comfort, my shelter. My shelter. Your house is your shelter. And then tower, this is the like the ceiling and the tower or the pillar that holds that up. Tower of refuge. Refuge, we're going to cross our hands, and that's going to be like your protection. So you like kind of shake it off or hold back anything that's want to attack you. However, refuge and strength. Remember, strength is the same as strong, powerful strength. So let's try it from the beginning. My Jesus, my Savior, Lord, there is none like you. All of my days, I want to praise the wonders of your mighty love. My comfort, my shelter, tower of refuge and strength. Now, let every breath, all that I am, okay? We're not going to use the word let. We don't use every single word. So we're just going to say every breath. So it's every is your two thumbs, one slides against the other. Every breath is like you breathe out and you suck it back in. Breath, okay? Let every breath, all that I am, remember the word all that, and then I is the letter I in sign language against your chest, and then the letter A against your chest. I am. So all that I am. And then it says, never cease to worship you. This is the sign language for stop. So we're going to say never stop. Again, you shake your head no when you're doing stop. Never cease, don't stop. To worship, you make a fist, cover the fist with the other hand, and then you're going to push it out, up and over, and down, like you're making a circle, okay, towards you. So let every breath, all that I am, never cease to worship. And then instead of just pointing, we're going to make it more dramatic, because in sign language, especially when you're doing a song, it's almost like a dance with your hand. And so the more dramatic your movements, your facial expression, it's going to really bring out what the song is really trying to say. So instead of just pointing to you, we're going to break our hands up and you know, like it's you. Never cease to worship you. Okay? Never cease to worship you. Okay, now we're at the chorus. Shout to the Lord, all the earth. Okay? Shout to the Lord, all the earth. So shout, we're going to do the letters Y. I'm holding up here so you can kind of see it better. The letter Y, it's going to go O, and it's better if you point them towards you, the letter Y. If you're talking to somebody in sign language, you're probably going to do it towards them. But we're just going to do over the shoulder and over the other shoulder. Shout to the Lord. Okay, we're not going to use the word Lord. Shout to the Lord. All the earth. We're not going to use the word all. We're just going to do earth. Again, I limit the words so it'll be easier to memorize the song in sign language. So shout to the Lord. Okay, shout to the Lord. And we can do Lord. Shout to the Lord. Sometimes, even if I don't have the children do it, I'm so used to doing certain signs that I may throw it in there once in a while. It doesn't matter, you know. But you know the sign if I do it for Lord, or if you want to add Lord. So it's, or you can do it simply. Shout to the Lord, all the earth. So it's saying like, shout, all you earth. Okay? Earth this is the earth, and this is the axis. And it kind of rockets back and forth. Okay? Earth. Shout to the Lord, all the earth. Or shout to the Lord, all the earth. Let us sing. We're not going to say let us. You're just going to sing. Let us sing. Again, power and majesty. Praise, the silent clapping. Praise to the King. Now the King is the same as Lord, except instead of the letter L, we're going to do the letter K, but you put your two fingers, and then you're going to put your thumb kind of in between the two fingers. That's the letter K. So we're going to say king. It's the same as Lord. Now, if they can't remember K, it's kind of hard. It's okay if they just do Lord again on that song. Power and majesty, praise to the King. Okay, mountains bow down and the seas will roar. So mountains, you have a mountain and you're going to tap the top of the mountain. Mountains. And then bow down. It's kind of flip and go down, bow down. So mountains bow down. And the seas, we're just going to do seas, the waves of the sea, kind of like doing a Hawaiian dance, you know, a Hawaiian motion. The seas will roar. It's going to be the same as shout, but we're going to do the letter R, which is crossing your finger like this. That's the letter R in sign language. The same. Over the shoulder, over the shoulder. And the seas will roar at the sound. So the sound is coming from heaven at the sound of your. The word your, we're going to say you're almost like God is there and we're touching his chest, like your, okay? Your name. So name is two fingers like this and we just tap them across, tap them. Okay? So mountains bow down and the seas will roar at the sound of your name. I sing for joy. The letter I sing, or else we don't have to do I, would just go, I sing for joy. Joy, you kind of like tap your chest, almost like you're dusting something off of your chest. Joy, like it's bubbling up, joy. Okay, I sing for joy at the work. Work, two fists, and your wrist, tap the wrist, work, okay? So I sing for joy at the work of your hands. We're just gonna go one hand like this and one hand like this, like we're wringing something off of our hands, okay? You're touching your hands like this. So I sing for joy at the work of your hands. Forever I'll love you, forever I'll stand. So forever, it's going to be like I call this an airplane, and it's going to fly off. The kids kind of find it easier just to do the Y. This is really, you know, but at forever, goes on forever. Forever I'll love you. And then again, forever I'll stand. So these are your little legs and they're standing on your hand. Okay, so forever I'll love you, forever I'll stand. Nothing compares. So two circles for 0 and go around. Nothing. Nothing compares. We're gonna look at we're gonna flip our hands over like this, and we're gonna look at them like we're comparing the two hands together. We're comparing them. So nothing compares to the promise. Is actually the letter P at your mouth, and you can just kind of point up. This can be a letter D also, but its promise is going to be the P, and we're going to touch it to the hand. Promise. So it's like your hand is here, like saying shh, and then you hold it on your hand like you're pointing out. Promise. Nothing compares to the promise I have. You can do I have. Almost like you're cutting your body in half, or you're saying this is half of my body, but it rhymes with the word have. Okay, I just use that because it's easy to remember have as in half. Okay, so nothing nothing compares to the promise I have in. You have a cup and you put something in it. In you. Again, we're going to do a dramatic U. We're going to do this. In you. Okay? So from the beginning, my Jesus, my Savior, Lord, there is none like you. All of my days I want to praise the wonders of your mighty love. My comfort, my shelter, tower of refuge and strength. Let every breath, all that I am, never cease to worship you. Shout to the Lord, all the earth, let us sing. Power and majesty, praise to the King. Mountains bow down and the seas will roar at the sound of your name. I sing for joy at the work of your hands. Forever I'll love you, forever I'll stand. Nothing compares to the promise I have in you. So that's it.